Hello, it's Kelly Marie here, and today we have a fun video by Chari showing us how to make a patchwork paper card using the Bright Side papers in Partly Cloudy. So say hello to Chari.
So hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how I made the patchwork type panel like I made for my grand greetings card for our last inspiration week. And I'm going to be using the petite paper pack, so the smaller size patterns. And this is actually a great way to use up scraps if you have just pieces that that you can cut like a 1/2 inch strip out of, and I keep all my scraps. I don't know about you, but this is the way I keep them. A 6x6 pad fits perfectly in, I believe this is a quart Ziploc bag. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is how I keep my 6x6 pads and then all the scraps together. So I've cut some strips here that are 1/2 inch wide, and we're just going to make a checkerboard pattern today. So I have a piece of just typing paper, thin, that I'm going to adhere these strips down. Actually, I think I'll go and I'm just going to adhere them in alternating colors. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just trim off a little bit and make sure all the ends match up nice and neat. I'm just going to toss that. And then I'm going to cut 1/2 inch strips going the other direction. And then we're going to adhere our strips down again. Actually, it's a little bigger. It'll be okay. Maybe you shouldn't cut your cardstock until you've put your pieces together. So what we want to make sure we do is we cut them this way. We want to make sure we rotate each time to get our checkerboard. Actually not completely perfect. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim off these edges, and I'm actually going to do this with a craft knife. Because it's really hard sometimes to get just shaving off the bits with the paper trimmer. So there, now our edges are a lot more even. And I've just cut a standard card base out of some, it's not quite white, it's like the natural white with the little specks in it. And I'm just going to center I'm trying to decide how I want my squares to be. And I'm just going to kind of center it close to the top and I'm going to eyeball and make sure these 3 borders are pretty even. And then the sentiment I'm going to use is from the Partly Cloudy set. I'm going to use this one that says "Keep the Sun in Your Heart." And so I'm actually going to take some of the pink and punch out a heart. My little heart punch. I might actually do 2 hearts and make it symmetrical. And this wet cement mid-tone ink, so it's not as dark as black, but it's still dark enough to where it shows up. Go, and then I think I'm going to finish it off by rounding the bottom corners. Because we have this kind of quilt pattern going on, I'm not gonna do stitching like you would on every single quilt square like you'd normally see, but I am going to do some stitching around the main square to kind of frame it up. There we have that. And I think I'm just going to leave this like this, very simple. You could, I think if I had stamped this a little lower, I might have tied a ribbon through there, but I should have thought of that first. It would kind of throw it off. You could probably tie a ribbon down low. But there you have it. Pretty simple card and an easy way to make a nice checkerboard pattern and use up some of your scraps. So, thanks for watching. Bye.